we went to eat. We was eating. Man, they came and said, "You just beat up Lane." And we was in the hotel. Yeah, we had the MGM at the restaurant. There was a few New Yorkers though who was with them. Like, man, y'all need some help. We got this.
That's what they said?
You guys aren't out in Vegas then with that intention. That's not why you're in Vegas.
We've been going to the fight since Pat days, you know, the 80s.
So y'all geared up to go to Vegas and y'all was going anyway. Not even knowing who else was going to be down there. Not knowing if Pac and shit was going to be down there.
We ain't had no pistol. We ain't had no pistols down there and shit, it was right there. This is a perfect opportunity, baby.
That was Zip talking?
Yeah. Because of what happened with
Lane? Yeah. He told me in the lobby that he had some Jimmys.
Some what?
He had a Jimmy in that Benz. He had a little secret compartment. The thing popped out. Popped up. Popped off. Yeah.
In the armrest?
Yeah.
Tell Zip, hey, we're gonna go handle this shit or whatever?
Yeah, they asked like, do y'all want us to come? We like, we know where them motherfuckers at. They was telling us that they gonna be at the 662 Club.
Who was saying that?
Everybody.
Everybody out there?
Yeah, everybody.
You get out of the car with Zip after everything. What do you say to him? Like, man, we're gonna handle this? Like,
yeah, we're gonna go ahead. He's like, yeah, show the perfect timing, you know?
Okay, then you jump out of the car, and then what happens?
I got in the van with the busters. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Lane and Cadillac with T Brown and Dre?
Yeah.
Y'all go with the van. It's 2 cars go to 662.
Yeah, the van and the Cadillac. Show up. We waited about 15, 20 minutes. They didn't show up. So it's like, let's go get some liquor. Yeah, Corey, they gonna kill him, dog. You know that motherfucker, you know, got the police killing motherfuckers and all that. Man, you crazy. We stopped at the liquor store. I got out the van with their ass and jumped in the Cadillac. Them motherfuckers busted, they scared.
Sure, and then he was like, come on, come go with me. Come go with us, we going to 662.
And bros like, Tupac. We like, there you go. Made the U-turn. We wasn't supposed to make a U. Just wanted a U-turn. It was in the middle lane. We just pulled up on the side, checked every car, to see where they was.
So what directed your attention to him? Was some girl shouting at Tupac?
Tupac. He gave himself away. Otherwise, they would have got away. I thought he was gonna pull on my side. You know, that's my little nephew. I'm gonna look out for him. You know, and he pulled on their side.
So you were fitting to blast if you had to, or you were just?
Yeah, if we would have been on our side, I would have blasted.
Okay.
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window, rolled down the window, popped.
So Orlando would have had to lean over the top of Dre, right?
Yeah, he did.
You say Suge looks over, he sees you.
Yeah.
He looks right at you.
Yeah, he looked at me.
Why are you looking right at me?
Fucking known each other since we were 7, 8 years old. I seen the bullet going Suge head. I thought he was dead.
So Tupac's trying to jump in the back seat. And what Suge doing? Just ducking?
Ducking. He couldn't really duck because he was too big. You know? Yeah.
Keefe D has now identified his own nephew as the murderer of Tupac Shakur.
So we're all hearing now that Keefe D has been arrested. For those of you that don't know who Keefe D is the last person alive that was in the car when Tupac Shakur was killed in Vegas in 1996. It said that Keefe D's nephew was the one that pulled the trigger. And in the confession Keefe D made, he said that his nephew was the one that killed Tupac. But this is the thing that I want to get at. A lot of these old timers and OGs now is online talking, running their mouth and talking. I mean, it's like a whole bunch of YouTube channels where these old certified street guys from back in the day is now online running their mouth about past crimes. And it's been the thing now for money. And the feds is listening. The FBI is listening. And they just waiting for you to slip up. I mean, you got guys coming on here talking about they sold 25. You got former kingpins on here talking about they served 25 keys a day and they made all this money. But then you got guys that's in jail still trying to get out and fighting appeals. And the minute you come online saying that you actually did this stuff, you incriminating them. There's a lot of snitching. There's a whole bunch of stuff, man. So like I said, this thing here, man, this guy put himself in jail. And I know that he struck a deal. He allegedly struck a deal where he was to tell the feds what was supposed to happen that day in the car. We know that everybody's dead that was in that car. Everybody's dead, except for him. And you had all kinds of eyewitnesses. And man, listen, it's so much weird stuff that's going on with in contrast to this case. But I don't know, man. I tell you, young people, like, listen, man, crime don't pay. Stay away from these guys, especially a lot of these OGs that's online. Because where I come from, you don't talk. You don't do no talking at all. He shouldn't have been online talking about that murder at all. And all of these other dudes that's online talking about murders and how much drugs they sold. What are you talking for? But this is the online stuff, man. So he was arrested this morning, and he's being charged with the murder of Tupac. I don't know the full extent of all the charges, but I know that he's being charged with the murder of Tupac Shakur that was shot 4 times with a 344 Magnum. Suge Knight was grazed in the head that night in Vegas. Man, you know, I was 21 years old during that time. I remember that day. I remember when it happened. I remember when it hit the news. Man, it was crazy. But like I said, rest in peace, Tupac. Stupid Keefe D now has been arrested, going on to Vlad TV and all these other shows, talking about stuff of the past. And now he's going to jail. So I'm going to cut it short here. Leave your comments in the comment section, man. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And stop supporting these old former OGs that's online running their mouth about past stuff, man. Ain't nothing sexy about that. Peace.